to Gaming on the Brain. I'm Mark, this is Glenn, and today we're going to be playing one of Glenn's requests, and that is
Heavy Nova, mate.
Heavy Nova.
We both played this. Now, this is considered by some to be one of the worst fighting game ever made for some people. Personally, I don't think it's that bad of a game.
Yeah.
It's the thing is, I wrote down a couple of dates. It came out in the 12th of December 1991. Now, in comparison, Street Fighter 2 The World Warrior, so the original Street Fighter 2 arcade game, came out on the 7th of March 1991, so there's a good 9 months between the two games. Obviously, they play vastly different from each other, but by the time Street Fighter 2 come out in that 9 months, we were seeing all sorts of copycats coming through, on the home consoles and that, and just the fact that that game existed, for many was just like cataclysmic, like, that's a good word. So when Heavy Nova came out 9 months later, and people were like expecting a Street Fighter 2 game, which it isn't strictly that anyway. There's a little bit more to it.
Yeah, it's a bit more strategic.
There is. I've tried something else, but I mean the main meat of the game, which is pretty much for me the versus or the boss battle mode. But that is a completely different kettle of fish from Street Fighter 2 in every way. It actually has a single player like an exploration. It's almost like a sort of platform beat 'em up, but extremely slow. Like it's a precursor to something like Mortal Kombat. Mythologies or something, which just didn't work as well either. That was a much later game. So what we're showing you today has nothing to do with the single player element at all. We're just going to get straight into some versus battles. As you can see now, some people would consider this a worse game than Slaughter Sport, isn't it? It's a very different feel.
Sport was fun. For a lot of reasons.
Yeah, that's right, laugh at. Everybody just farts at each other, so it's great. This is a bit more serious, but you're meant to be in control of like 50-foot plus mechs. So the game is very slow, has a very ponderous feel to it, which is, I think, is deliberate. And when you start to understand the combat system, it's not that bad. I mean,
I haven't played this Glenn for about 15.
Let's just get into it, bro. Well, I'll show you what we're looking at as well. I mean, there's only really 4 character types, like 4 body types, like mechs. 3 of them play very similar. And
do you do anything in the configuration?
Let's just have a look anyway to show, because I can't remember offhand. What's the rank again? I think the rank is the difficulty. Yeah, leave that, mate.
Challenge music. I'll leave it off.
Yeah, okay. Music's good. No music. Put music on. It's actually
just punch and kick. Yeah.
Yeah, punch, kick, and.
Well, you want the music on?
Yeah, put the tunes on. It's pretty good.
Oh no, it's the sound.
Best money, yeah. Yeah, punch and kick and jump is up in this game. We'll get 4 character types, and it helpfully does give you the moves list that you've got. The moves. This is a 1991 game, you know what I mean? You don't have your
moves.
Yeah. You don't. Well, no, you haven't. You don't have your light, medium, heavies, and all that like Street Fighter 2 or it's
only 2 buttons.
4 character type, right now. We've agreed, haven't we, we'll have to have at least one match as this crap little fat bucket or whatever it is here, right? It's called Troll.
Looks like a bin.
It looks like a bin. It looks like he opens up at the top and he shoves stuff in. And Mark plays like a bin. And it moves like a bin. It doesn't move. Interestingly enough, Heavy Nova, the versus mode, as you're seeing, does appear to have the first deliberate attempt to balance something, as in, like, if you play as Troll, the crap thing with only 4 moves, it limits the moves of either the other 3 dolls as the duels. It's called the dolls, actually.
Right, I can only do. Okay.
So if you pick, I mean, yeah, the other characters have slightly less moves now, but it's not enough to be too much of an imbalance. Although you'll see that it does change moves.
Battle driver, yeah, which is.
How would you pick your character, mate? We'll just get at it, like, you just wait for me to shut up. Right, I'm gonna pick this guy. He's got slightly less moves.
I don't remember how to play it. I'm just going to play it like IK Plus, which is just.
Well, right.
Oh, it is like IK Plus that turn around.
To turn around, you have to hold the button for about a second, and it's context. It's very distance related. So moves in this game, good shot.
First blood,
definitely, but second blood. Now again, that distance plays a big thing. Now jumping is up. Obviously, you can fly and hover, which does play a role. What you want to be doing, a good tactic in this game, is to try and get behind your opponent while he's not facing you, and then press a button to go from a backdrop or a pile driver move. So yeah, looks like that. If you press a button when you're facing them, you'll do like, and you're close, you can do a throw, and different characters have different throws depending on the distance. Again, a lot of it's to do with distance. I'm going to try and just beat you.
You have to do a lot better than you are.
But that zoom punch is great. Now, to do my zoom punch, I just literally press punch, but I've got to be at that perfect distance.
Oh.
And Heavy Nova has another interesting feature, though. At the bottom, you'll see coloured rectangles, like a coloured bar below the energy bar.
That's it's
energy, not as in health, but as in the energy of your mech. So basically, if you can get me down to 3 of those bars below the yellow, I can't even attack, and I can only do short jumps. And that's what you want to be doing. If you can get me down to that, you can pick an enemy off the ground again by standing over them at the right spot. Again, I'm not going to tell you exactly what you're doing now, right? Actually, you have a whirlwind, like that. Yes, so again, kicking at a certain distance, you have to get the distance right. Now, we said we both played this back in the day. And
how do you like grappling? It's just by being close.
By being close, yeah, by being close.
Oh,
if you, I need to be really getting stuck into you now. And that's a class move that does quite a lot of damage.
Oh, look at that, I'm all the way down to 0.
See, but what you want to be doing whenever I do this to you, press different buttons, just press your punch kick, because you've got counters and it works about 30% of the time or something.
Right.
So what will happen is you either get out of my counter or you might even attack me with a throw. But if I'm behind you, the only counter you've got when I'm behind you is to duck. Right, so I
don't feel like I'm playing this game.
It's defensive completely. No, you're not. So it worked for you there. If I'm facing you though, you can counter us with a throw, possibly just by pressing. A bit like a wrestling mechanic, really.
I forget to actually give it a chance. I haven't played it for years.
Well, just play a game, won't we?
It's not acceptable.
I haven't played for years. I literally have not been playing this game.
Yeah, but it used to be a favourite game of all time. I can see why people don't like it.
Well, they don't want to get beaten. Well, obviously,
that's fair enough.
I can finish off on that. We'll go again. Like, there's a lesson in how to play Heavy Nova.
There's a lesson in how not to play Heavy Nova. If you would be.
Hey, you've got first blood. You're beaten. So it even breaks down your damage, and your hits and stuff. So I think it's very clever. Winner, me.
Doesn't count. Right.
But obviously we have to create out this is a different level as well. A close range gets you like knees.
How come you can hit me but I can't hit you?
But as I said, it's just, I honestly have not played this for years. It's just understand the distances and going for it really. You can do a hammer knuckle, usually with a combo as well. So again, if you can get in very close and hit us with a knee and get us again with a knee, holding the button, doing the golden axe move, you can do that. Now at a distance, you fired a missile earlier, all distance related again, so if you're far away and press the punch button, you'll do that.
Yeah, I did that right.
Yeah. See, I don't have that jumping kick that you've got. I've got the zoom punch instead, which I think is better, because it comes out quicker, as you've found out a few times now. You can see us.
They really shouldn't have had the turn around by just holding the button.
No.
That's really
Full Assault, I think, which is the sequel to this game, that plays a little bit closer to a Street Fighter clone, So I said you can understand why people would have absolutely hated this, because if they were looking for a Street Fighter game and end up with what they got, but once you understand the mechanics a bit, I would say it's generally a better game than, say, Rise of the Robots, that's me saying that. It's just understanding.
It's probably better than Rise of the Robots in the sense that I suppose if you got good at it and understood.
That's what it's down to, and that's why people wouldn't have been bothered to try. What you want to be doing is when you're on the ground, you'll notice your energy builds back up, as in your power, not your health. And you want to be jumping and getting out of the way and allowing yourself to build yourself back up again to come back with. Basically, it's a balance between offence and defence. And as I said, obviously no one wanted to bother with that crap at the time. They just wanted to get stuck into each other in the style of Street Fighter 2.
Aye, because that was the rage at the time.
Yeah, and it said 9 months between these two games. Now, there was another Mega Drive fighting game, and I'm not sure the date, but it definitely was 91. I just don't know when in 91. That was Power Athlete or Power Moves. Deadly. There was different names on the SNES version, so it might be Deadly Moves. And that was another Street Fighter 2 clone, which played a lot more like, obviously, that game. As I said, with the turnaround mechanic would have been it's a hell of a move and all. But the turnaround mechanic is obviously really clumsy. It's a really clumsy thing to in a fighting game. Like, in fact, it didn't Slaughter Sport have something similar? It did.
I don't remember.
You have to turn
there was an element of that, aye. But I think it was just funny because you could chop the other person's head off while you were waiting for them to turn down.
But that's what I said to you before. I says, where we had a laugh with Slaughter Sport, that might not happen with this game because it is a pondering game, you know. And if you can't get the grips with the unusual fighting system, which you clearly are.
Reminds a bit of like the Nintendo 64 wrestling games where you can be pressing buttons but you'll get anywhere. You need make sure you get your time right.
Your time and distance in it. Again, that context thing. Sega said my character called Zam. You call it Idar or Idar, I don't know how you pronounce it. But I've got that zoom punch, as I said, and once you master that, you've got the kick instead, but the kick is way slow. So you want to be relying on your grabs where possible. And if you can get my power down, and then you can either just remember to tap the button, obviously, to walk backwards when I'm on the floor, because if you hold it, you'll turn around, obviously, So you just tap, get the distance right, pick me up, and then try and slam us. Obviously, if you were behind me, remember I said about the counters, which I thought was kind of interesting thing, really, that this game had a counter system. Obviously, if I grab you from the front, like I'm going to try now, you press your buttons, you might counter me, which you did, But if I get you from behind, the only counter you've got is duck. So it's obviously, you can see how it's safer for me to try and to grab you from behind instead. Yep. So once you've mastered that, I mean, it doesn't work every time, but it's not meant to, It's a counter, and the only mechanic is basically to press the button.
The really annoying thing about it is just the turning around. It's like I can't turn around fast enough to actually do anything.
Well, what we'll do is we'll try a different set of characters.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we have to actually quit the game completely. I think we should be able to just, because I'm sure we could. Because it doesn't work on, there you go. I pressed start there. I was going to say, because it doesn't work on rounds. There's only a single round for each fight,
Right.
So we'll just straight back into it there. I'll play as Troll. and play as some. Said you played as Idar, a similar character is Garrow. So Garrow is King One, is him. So again, most of the moves are very similar. They only have a few different moves between them, really.
There's not many different robots, is there?
No, there's only four. But said Troll, obviously whoever you play as, you get the same. Now, this guy is shit. Troll's best move is that.
What do you do?
He has a back uppercut. Watch. Because it comes out so quick. So I want to be revert. Look, that's my back movement. So if I can reverse it, but where you've got jump and that, he can't jump. He can charge. He's got the charge. He's got forward punch, and he's got a back, and he's got block. Now block obviously blocks, but blocking still means you can attack me where I'm not. You're invincible when you jump. Blocking, he can be still hit from the back, so I'm gonna knock you. But that's all I can do. So my move is really the back uppercut. That's it.
Alright. It just keeps turning around.
What that gives this counter mine.
I just keep turning around.
Please. It's turning into Slaughter Sport, mate. It's turned that battle where you with that guano counter just kept flying. I take it off back. Troll's the best character.
What we established that he is the best character.
I can't believe it.
I can't do my running attack now.
You can't. You're gonna walk straight with fist. You can't. You've figured the strats. See, because you're completely invincible during every single frame of that jump.
Yeah.
Where I said I can block, but it won't. I love it. He's my best character. I'm going to play it from my rent.
It's really odd.
Are you having fun? He's got overcut as well. Sorry, before we go forward up.
It's not fun, it's more frustration.
You're having fun, man. Only the best was.
Can't do it. I'm going to have to go back to just jumping in between your frames of animation and hope
not abuse it. If I can let you, I'm just doing a little moon dance backwards. It's great. Thing is, the uppercut, my forward uppercut and all, everything. So I've got 3 attacks and a defensive move.
I kind of like.
I thought you'd like this kind of like. I thought he was useless. Turns out he's like a tank.
Well, it's that move, isn't it? It's.
I told them all 3 of his moves are like broken.
I do apologise to everyone. This must look like the most boring game in the world.
Hey man, wait, we play battle stations.
Let's not.
You might like it.
I know, but we're making videos that are meant to be entertaining. This is the opposite.
Well, I'm entertained. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Frustrated.
I'm
would be the
entertained.
word that came to mind.
Well, you can play us next if you want to.
I know, because then we'll just be repeating the same thing.
Right. Well, you don't play us in. Then. Would you want to feel that you'd beat yourself? See, you can hit us there. I'll be able to cut you off in there, maybe though. All my moves knock you down, one hit though.
Yeah, it took all my good moves away, so I can't do anything.
But you should be able to. I'm only little and fat.
Come here, Sam. Put some rubbish in you.
I just need grabs or anything now and all.
What's that you want to hit?
I don't want to just. I'll be glad to plank them on the face.
I can't. Do you know why I can't hit you? Because my energy box.
Just lie down, just because I can't pick you up. Look, I can't pick you up. I don't think he's got a pick up move.
It uses the energy when you fly and all, doesn't it?
Yeah, it stops it. It stops it from going up. You've got to be grounded to make it go again. Oh, I forgot.
Oh, you can do that, but I
can't. Well, I've only got 4 moves.
I can't even get away. I've been beaten up by a dustbin.
I can't even pick him up.
I can't fly because he's not got enough energy to fly.
Yeah, look, at least think about it though. We're probably the first people to have a YouTube video of Heavy Nova with Troll in it.
There's probably a reason why.
I hope somebody watches this.
Come on, get your energy up.
The class of this gets a load of views, I'll tell you. If it's one second.
The channel is at the minute.
When we're doing Black Common. Hey, it's a quicker game.
Oh no, I remember. I had it on the Mega CD.
I like that or something. There's 8 playable characters in that one. And the weakest one's actually, well, it is weaker mine, but it's got any arms, so if you have any arms, it would be a problem with it, or you've got to get clanked again. I mean, it will.
Plus, his energy won't go up.
Well, have you noticed my energy? My energy isn't even affected. Probably because I've got any moves like where he doesn't move.
I literally can't hit you. So I can't use the button to hit you because his energy's too low, and I can't get my energy up because every time I try and sit on the floor, I just get hit.
You try to sit on the floor?
Well, you know, I can't. Look, lying on the floor doesn't even replenish your energy. What's the point of lying on the floor?
Because you've got clanked.
In fact, he's not getting up.
What? Honestly, we never used to play as this character, mate. When we did play, we just played the other 3.
I don't think my energy's going to go up, mate. I've been walking around for ages, so I'm orange.
I think you just stand still. Oh, I don't know, maybe it doesn't.
So
I don't know why. There must be something to do with this fight. There must be, again, for balancing, to make it so that it's a fair fight.
It's unfair in every way.
Wait, I'm getting there. I'm coming. Oh, sorry, mate. You realise your jaw was there?
I can't do anything.
So we'll just finish it with I just gave the coup de grace. Are you quite old?
Fuck you.
Yeah, don't give it up. Just fly little.
No, look, I can't hit you. Look, no weapon, no moves.
No, nothing. Good death.
There you go, just kill us.
Right.
It's the most unfair fighting game.
What was it worse than Slot Spot when you were shitting all over us?
Yeah. But in trying to make it fair, they've done it the exact opposite and made it impossible to clear.
Like I said, it's probably the first real effort to balance something like it.
Well,
There's another one.
Massively. We'll get out of it.
I'll tell you why not just hard reset anyway, man. Can you do that without being a problem on the game? I pressed start last time. It's like it's forcing us to do 2 fights. Sorry, Mark. Unless they just kill you and get faster than me. I tell you what, just finish me.
No, it's okay. I'm just going to fight you like I can.
Oh, you're
minute this game.
Go for it.
Oh, is that your back issue?
Oh, it's class. I love it. Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry.
Even from the front, you're lethal. Well, Troll is the best character.
I thought he was shit. I just remember thinking, because he can't move. He's got 4 shitty moves. I thought he's like even like. There's a fighting game, right, on the Game Boy, I think, or is it the Game Boy Advance? I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, it's actually really, really well received. Capcom published it, would you believe? And I can't remember the name of this thing, but it's robots fighting each other. It's not Cyberbots. Obviously, didn't come out for the Game Boy. And it's got a character, and I remember the name of the character because he literally is. He's considered the worst fighting game.
Keeps getting up and facing the wrong way. When he does his kick up, his body must flip inside out because he's not facing the right way.
Well, face the right way. Or this happens. Anyway, back to me, Drivel. I'm trying to think of the name of the character. It's Bombot or something. Robot. Borat. It's either pronounced Borat or Borat. It's like swap the letter, but Borat. They call this character Borat, right? And he has one move. He has a punch. He can't jump. The move does shit damage. He can't block. He can just move left and right and punch. And I think Troll would have him any day. Like,
well, absolutely, Troll would have anyone any day. But imagine Troll versus the enemies in Rise of the Robots to be knackered.
Oh, I don't know, mind. Necroborg's got a completely unblockable laser attack. It's just nothing to do about it. Like, so that's broken. That is broken. We'll get to find out one day.
Well, I'm hoping Troll only gets to use half its energy or something, because
what in the battle
like now. I'm hoping like somehow you've got a balancing factor that means that once I get your energy, like.
Well, I don't know one thing. My energy bar thing's going down now when I use it, but it's not gone down enough. See, because I can't be knocked over. You can't knock him over at all. You can just hit him. So every one of my attacks do instant knockdown.
Ow.
Like that one.
Straight in the chin.
Yeah.
If I have a chin, I'm not really sure.
We've got like a visor thing. I don't know if they're piloted mechs or if they're remote control mechs. I think in this game, the remote control, and in Black Hole Assault, the classed as like sort of actual mechs, as opposed to giant robots. Because it's like candy little cutscenes in both games. This game actually originally came out. There's a little bit of history behind it because we've got plenty of time, I think. There is. It came out for the Japanese Mega CD, and there's apparently a Sharp X6800 version, 1000 version out there as well. And the ROM is available, but I've never seen a boxed version, so I don't know if it was unreleased or what. But anyway, came out in the Mega CD originally back in '91, which is the date I gave you, and never came out in the Western territories. I mean, I've got no idea why. But on the Mega CD or Sega CD, but it did get an American Sega Genesis release, which is this version. This is it. Now they've redone the soundtrack to fit the Sega CD chip, obviously, but it's not. It's not. It still sounds quite good for what it is like.
I think it's terrible. I'm going to assume the soundtrack's terrible.
Having a great time, man. For anyone,
the energy's down again. You might as well just kill the Glenn. You're not going to get that back.
No worries. For anyone interested, there, we're just looking at the window because we're the same people around my dad's car. But it's just kids hiding from each other. It's not as bad as I thought. I thought it was 3-year-olds trying to steal my dad's car, which I wish they would.
Sunderland.
Yeah, I wish they would. It might stem. It might fix a couple of issues. They just got to end like it.
Literally can't hit you again.
No, Matt, I'll just slowly walk backwards. I'll just moonwalk towards you like I am. Hey, look at me. Oh, sorry. Oh, I couldn't do it.
This is terrible.
Can you get up by hitting the buttons? If you press the buttons.
I can get up, but I just choose not to.
Lie down.
It's how it is. There's no point because I just can't hit you.
Right, I'll hit the start button when you're dead, which is now.
Right, so far, Glenn, this game's going to get the shit squad label. There's some sort of pattern forming here because Rise of the Robots got a shit squad label.
I don't mind.
This is getting a shit squad label.
Right, there you go. Well, I wonder if you have to play 2 matches. That's what it must be. So that's double the fun.
Right, one more game.
Or just right. Well, we'll have to play some different characters. So
I can't handle 4 games of this.
Right, I'll handle it. Right, right. Wait out before you pick your character. So let's have a look. Who have we not played as? I need a player's.
I need
do you want
Troll? But I've got one because
there's
been plenty of Troll.
I'll play it as Garrow. Who these 3 do fight quite similar. So I'm gonna pick him. Our moveset's a little bit closer. I've got one extra move thing, but you do have the zoom punch, which is excellent. I have that kick, which is slow as fuck, as you can see. So the zoom punch is done with punch. That you've pretty much got the same moveset apart from that move, which is if you follow that up there, you had a combo. You do uppercut, which is kind of cool. See, you don't have that. You've got the single arm throw. I've got the double arm throw, and the double arm does slightly more damage, I think. But we do balance a bit because I don't think I've got that. I think I've got the pile driver instead. The movesets pretty much stem off the main character, which is who you played as at the start, and then they mix and match them a little bit.
Oh,
say this is a better fight, I suppose.
Yeah, it's a bit more entertaining.
Yeah,
but it doesn't feel like it's just completely imbalanced.
Yeah. Oh,
Right,
that does not hit like. I mean, there's nothing in this game that totally rips you apart. I mean, the pile driver is the best move, and that you have to grab them from the front.
I mean, that move's not allowed at the minute.
No, I don't think Idar had it either.
Damn.
I remember I said about your counters and that, or if I grab you from the front, that there's a good chance you'll counter. Oh, that's the worst thing you can do.
By the way,
I can't remember what missile attack is. I said I'm pretty sure all three of the proper characters, well, the weaklings as we call them, they have a missile attack of some sort. I think.
Oh, jeez, it rips all your energy off.
Yeah. It does you.
And then I'm just going to whinge all the way through this.
I don't mind. I love it.
It's now away from the animation when I hit the floor. It's like, oh shit. Oh well. It's obviously too obvious with the key. Yeah.
Promise I'll choose a good game. So would you say this is a bad game?
Aye.
Like, that's alright. I figured you might. Like I said, I think I always liked it because I understood the system, but I mean, again, that troll fight was just lousy, like, for you.
I remember playing this with you when we were like.
We played as these three characters, though. We played as the main three, and we had a bit because they were fairly balanced against each other. I mean, obviously, we just thought troll was shit just because it was so slow. I didn't realise how overpowered it actually is. So, if anyone wants to do a tier list, let me know. What do you want to do a tier list?
No. But I remember like not hating it, just not being overly keen.
Is it Rise on the Mega Drive? Would you say? Do you remember playing?
That was shit.
Rise. I mean,
they're both equally bad.
And that was true in balance at all because you couldn't even pick a different character. I mean, and I never understood that logic. And as I said, I don't hit on that game for the sake of it because actually I like the history behind it, which I've said before. But it was massively, fundamentally flawed, which this is. I mean, as I said, if you don't, the combat system, some people would say, you might win a match, mate. Pretty I'm talking. Go for it.
You've got nothing left, Glenn.
That's me. You did. One more. So, obviously, counter. But that's good, that though. It does give you a chance.
Well, it's just the game reminds me of like the N64 SmackDowns, isn't it?
Right, let's see. Oh, you've done it yourself there. You should be able to finish this one, like. Zoom punch update, right? There you go. Yep, very good.
Yes, I like this game. It's great.
Yeah, it's great.
That's it. Now we're doing it, still getting the shit squad logo.
But like I said, I mean, it's a game that people would probably say, look, I'll spend 5-10 minutes with it and this is a heap of shit, this, because I played Street Fighter 2 in the arcade. What I didn't check before we did this was whether the SNES version was out by now. I don't think it was.
Right.
I think it didn't come out until early 92, even the Japanese game. Obviously that was sold. People were buying SNESs for Street Fighter 2, Oh, should we do this last?
Yeah, we'll just
I forgot this. You didn't tell us, I
thought I would get a free shot.
I forgot that there were even 2 matches.
But yeah, I remember playing this with you when we were kids and thinking it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, we didn't have more combat. We sort of, me personally, I sort of dodged the Street Fighter crowd at that time and ended up playing Street Rage and Golden Axe more. But I did get into Mortal Kombat through a few people, like Andy being one of them.
Don't worry, everyone, there will be Tekken and Street Fighter and stuff.
Oh yeah,
games coming along the way, and you'll get to see me maul Glenn.
What I've wanted to do with some of this obscure stuff and not very good is that there's very little videos of this stuff. I mean, yeah, probably because it's not very good, maybe. But if you can have a bit of a laugh, like the Slaughter Sport one we did Time Killers and all, and
Time Killers was better.
Time Killers was just crazy. We'll probably do Bloodstorm at some point, but Bloodstorm actually seems a bit more civilized. I mean, it isn't at all. It isn't civilized, but it does seem a bit more. I mean, Time Killers, literally, you stand up and I chop your head off or something.
Yeah.
The round starts and your head's off. I mean, really? I'm sure Bloodstorm changes it up a bit.
Oh, shit, ran out of energy just as I was trying to. So when you're orange or below, you can't do no.
Aye, that's it. As long as you're in yellow, you've got something still. You've only got your counters. So you're actually in a bad shape at the minute. But I'll just keep trying and if you there. But I said that is a good little mechanic, but like I said, if I get you from behind, which is what you should always be doing, the only counter you have is a duck and that's all. Obviously it gives you a bit of a fighting chance, but not much. So they should have had some sort of a rear counter as well, like a proper counter where maybe you do a back punch, like straight to it, like Axel straight to it, just something and knock you straight down, or I think like doing a backward sort of reverse flip, where you turn back and grab me and throw me forward over your head would have been good.
You're just getting too creative now, Glenn.
I'm not. I love to.
I've got 0 energy, so I don't think I need counter now. Oh, there we go.
No, you can count with nothing, mate. You can count with nothing. I've definitely remembered that, which is good. I don't think it's going to matter, like. But... Well, at least this one's on catalogue, isn't it?
Right, it's Tekken 3 next time.
We'll do. I am shit at Tekken, so absolutely we'll do some Tekken. You'll have to train us a bit, like it's been a long time since we played them.
I'm just going to kill you with 2 shots instantly.
Well, Mortal Kombat Mega Drive.
Phoenix, Burning Fist, and then stamp on you.
Burning Fist. Oh, game over.
Well done, game.
Cheers, bud. Very good.
Dickhead.
That was the best.
That was awful. Absolutely awful game, Glenn. How dare you bring that?
Well, better or worse than my Mega Drive?
As bad as.
It's badass, but both in the same.
Both shit.
Both shit.
Hence to getting that shit squad logo, which I'm going to slap on the screen.
Yeah. He had
right at the start of the game.
What a game! I think my performance as Troll was exemplary. Like,
I just think it's completely imbalanced. A broken game, a broken mess, stupid graphics, stupid music,
the broken controller.
Stupid. No, the controller's great.
No, but will be. Could have been.
It's just stupid.
So roll on Black Hole Assault.
Yep, next week. Hey, thanks everyone for joining us as always.
Mood.
We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye now.
Bye.